The working capital cycle represents how long it takes to convert credit purchases to final amounts of cash. The first step is to calculate the inventory days, which is the inventory divided by the cost of sales multiplied by 365. And so in this question, the inventory was 6800, the cost of sales was 18000, and then multiply that by 365 and you get 138 days. The second step is to calculate the receivable days, and that's going to be the receivables divided by the sales multiplied by 365. So for this firm, the receivables were 6 million, the sales were 30 million, and multiply that by 365 for the days gives you 73 days for the receivable days. Next, we're going to calculate the payable days, and the payable days is calculated by dividing the payables by the cost of sales and multiplying by 365, which is 3370 divided by 18000 by 365, which is 68 days for 2018. So now we have enough information to calculate the working capital cycle for 2018. And so the working capital cycle itself is calculated by taking the inventory days, add the receivable days to it, and subtract the payable days from that figure. Receivable days of 138 days, inventory days of 73, and payable days of 68. We get a working capital cycle for 2018 of 143 days. The question provides the inventory days, receivable days, and payable days for 2019 and asks you to calculate the working capital cycle, which in this case was 65 days for 2019. Good improvement given that it was 143 days for 2018. Comparing the results of each of the calculations, we find for inventory days we have a good improvement from 138 to 50, and so stock is moving much quicker. The receivable days have also improved between 2018 and 19. Not as significant as the inventory days, but still a reduction in the time it takes to collect is a good thing. There would be room for further improvements. 65 is still quite high. For payable days, we're seeing a decrease in payable days year on year from 68 to 50. Not necessarily seen as a good thing that we're paying quicker. However, 68 for 2018 is a long period for payable days, and so getting it down to 50 or even a little below 50 may be good for the overall reputation of the firm.